This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
So much happening in Bunbury today. Not today. So much happening in Bunbury at the moment. Now, let's just go through the top couple of things.
Okay.
Number one is the ring road's about to be open on the 16th of December, so you can be able to go down south.
Take the family down,
And-
have a look at it.
And skip Bunbury, is that what you're
Skip
saying?
Bunbury. The other thing is, of course, the farmers market, which everybody
Oh,
goes
yes,
to.
we love the Bunbury Farmers
Brian
Market.
lives there.
And there's a new one opening at Bass.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. And now that the AFL have decided they're allowing North Melbourne to play a home game down at Hands Oval. Now, it has not been completely signed off by the state government at this stage, but it's happening. It's happening. So we thought we would be able to catch up with the Bunbury Mayor, actually.
We don't have him
Jason
across
McGall.
yet. Don't introduce him yet. He's not ready to go.
Yeah. So
He's
let's
not
talk
ready
about
to
other
go.
things about Bunbury. The Lord Forest
Lord
is
Forest
a
is
wonderful
great.
place to stay.
The Dolphin Discovery Centre,
we
as we
went
know.
to. That
Is
was
the Lord
amazing.
Forest a place where you stay and you can smell the chlorine from the indoor pool?
Yeah,
Is the indoor
probably.
pool?
Still, yeah.
Okay, he's good to go,
Nice.
Shaun.
Jason McGall, good morning.
Hello, Jason.
Jason.
You got
Hello.
Oh, there he is,
Lord
Jason.
Mayor. Firstly, Lord Mayor.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Your worship.
Hello, welcome to the show. Why have we not been given keys to the city yet?
I know why I haven't.
Well, this is the first time you had me on, so get me on a bit more times, and you're more than welcome.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
So right now we've earned an Allen key, Shaun.
Yeah, that's
Alan
right.
Key.
That's
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
We'll
We'll
work
see
our way
how
up.
this goes,
Okay.
and I'll give you a text in about 5 minutes whether you can come back or not.
I love it. Jason, big news, obviously, with the AFL and the state government coming to an agreement. Now, I understand it hasn't been officially signed. The ink is not dry on this contract yet, but this is exciting news for for your city.
Absolutely, it is. Definitely right, though. The conversations are still underway and continuing, so I certainly don't want to jeopardise any of those conversations, and I'm very keen to get it in, but we're obviously very excited to be part of those conversations and get a massive event like this down to a wonderful city.
Are you like, spewing, why don't we get the nuclear power plant?
Look, let's leave politics out of it.
Can we have it?
Now, Jace, when we go through, I was just talking about the ring road that now's going past there. There's a lot of infrastructure happening around Bunbury, but it's you're a massively growing city. So what's the population like these days?
So it's a bit of a strange one in a way, obviously, the city itself, but we're surrounded, for those who are familiar with it, you come past, you go past Eaton, Dalyellup, which are actually some neighbouring shires, but the Bun Geo, which is probably the urban base, is about 100,000 people now. So it is a big city. When you look at the southwest region, including Buston Mug River, it's a couple 100,000.
Yeah, that explains why Spud Shed's opening.
Well, that's a good point now.
Mayor Jason, could you tell us what the best thing about Bunbury is and the thing that you as a mayor would like to tackle the most and leave as your legacy?
Certainly the people, that's probably the easiest answer, to be honest. There's amazing people down here. It's still the country town sort of feel. Everybody's friendly to each other. We get around events, and that's why we're so excited to be able to do this. We're gonna make sure if this comes off, we're going to make sure we'll get right around this, and we want people coming over here. If you haven't been here for a long time or you haven't been here ever, come down and have a look at the region. We'll put a number of things on. We've got so many little hidden gems down here in the southwest region. I could talk all day, but it's an opportunity for us to showcase that. We've got huge opportunities happening at the moment with state government, federal government investing in our region, and there's a huge amount of private investment going on as well. So looking forward to jumping on that and creating a huge amount of opportunities going forward.
What's your legacy going to be, though, Jason? Are you going to build a bell tower down there or something that you can drive past with your grandchildren and go, I put that there? No one uses it, but I put it there.
No, I'm not so worried about that stuff. I just want to make sure that when I finish, whenever I have enough in this role, we go back and you're able to make a difference with some of the key infrastructure
You
in
sound
the
very
area.
young.
So.
How old are
Yeah,
you?
that's a good question.
I'm just over 30.
Jason!
The
Get the
Doogie
mayor!
Howser of the Mayor world.
How did you get into local government? What was it? What's your background?
I'm background in accounting, so not the funnest background, but I've actually been in local government for 11 years now. I was elected 11 years ago.
At 19?
Why?
No,
20.
when I said just over 30, I was 21 when I got elected.
Yeah.
I'm 32 now.
Why,
I stopped
Jace?
counting.
I mean, when you think about all the 21-year-olds that we know,
Yes.
I mean, they're going to the left bank up here and
Yeah.
falling out of nightclubs.
Yeah.
Why
I
local
was doing that
council?
at 21 down here at Fitzy's, though, boys.
But when you won the
Fitzies.
election, did you at your election, this winning party, did you do upside down funnels and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. couple of shoes and whatnot. It was actually, I went to a council meeting and I knew one of the people on there at the time, and they were going on about, I was complaining about the process, and they sort of said, well, why don't you get on then? So I said, okay. Took it as a challenge, and then next thing you got elected, and you end up with a meeting pack which had about 1,000 pages talking about R codes and things that I had no idea what they meant.
No.
And,
what have I done? Yeah.
What have I done? Yeah, it was a bit of thrown in the deep end, but really enjoyed it. Happened to get elected 4 years later, and then served as deputy for a little while, and our former mayor said he wasn't rerunning 3 years ago, so threw the hat in the ring, and lucky enough.
Did you have some mayor? Did you have some dirt on the mayor that you forced him out? Is that how it worked?
No, he's a good friend of mine, and he's happily now just travelling the world. Sends me Snapchats. He's well retired. A little bit older than me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like he's dead, and you're doing a weekend at Bernie's thing.
Nobody's seen him for years. Jason, do you get the full mayoral chains and everything? You get the outfit?
Yeah. I'm not a Basil though. I don't wear them walking down the street. I only bring them out for big occasions.
Mr. T though.
Hang on, I thought I just heard them chink then. I think you're wearing them now.
Jace, with this announcement, and it's going to take place, right? So you. I don't know you want to give too much away in case you jinx it, as you said, but would you then become a North Melbourne supporter through and through?
Blue, you reckon? Can go. Look, it's probably not. They don't have that much to get excited about at the moment. But you never know. I'll be if they're the ones that commit over here, then I'm more than happy to wear a North Melbourne scarf and for the time they're here, and especially it looks like it's going to be a multi-year deal. So
yes,
we've got some good relationship. We had some good relations with Perth Glory recently as well, and managed to wear the Glory stuff and get all their gear on as well when they come down and play. So happy to don the scarf for a week or so.
As long as you get a freebie, you're willing to chuck in the colours. We get that.
So if we come to Bunbury, will you put on one of our Supernova outfits?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm expecting when we get the game down here, you guys will be coming down.
The problem is last time we came to Bunbury, our bus got broken into and bags got stolen.
Yeah.
So
that was on the Discovery Centre.
That won't happen this time. My personal promise.
Oh, did you hear about what happened that day? It was so funny.
We were with the Premier.
It was so funny. So we're with the Premier, right? So we at the Dolphin Discovery Centre. We've all gone in there. Then he's doing a press conference afterwards, and then we come out, and then we realise that the bus windows have been smashed, and so has his car, and laptops have been taken. So then we go to the bus company to go and get like another replacement bus. And as we're standing there waiting, I look down on the ground and pick up a live bullet.
Welcome to Bunbury.
How long ago was this?
6-7 years.
Yeah.
Oh, miles before my time.
He's cleaned it up. Don't worry.
Yeah, he collected the bullets from every single citizen.
Jay, so just got one quick one about the game itself being played at Hands Oval. Would you be expecting the state government or somebody to be able to put some infrastructure in and around that to be able to service the amount of people who'd want to go?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's some of the conversations that are continuing to make sure that's all underway. And I'm aware that there's some requirements that are basically the AFL said this needs to happen. Yep. We've got a number of them already in place. We opened the new grandstand, about a month ago now, $20 million grandstand and facilities. So all the essential infrastructure's there. There's probably just going to be then some of the surrounding ground, some extra seating, things like that. Yep. And they're all the things we'll work through. Our CEO is already having conversations in the room with those things. So once we get some official signings, we can obviously start putting those things into place.
Very exciting.
Thanks, Jace.
Now, Jason, that felt good for us. How was it for you? And are you heading to the key cutting place?
I think we can get you in. I reckon, given you've had a poor experience, I'm more than welcome to invite you guys back and hopefully have a much better experience. Lots changed in 7 years. We've got some cool stuff.
Yeah, just shoot us an email. Not with a gun.
Thank you.
Good on you, man, Jason.
Bunbury, Jason.
Good luck.
Day, guys. Thank you.
Great work.
Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Let's get into the round ball game. Brazil versus Australia. Ronaldinho versus Cahill. Not easy for me to say. Legend versus legend. Time to catch up with Timmy Cahill. Tim, good morning.
Good morning. How's things? Good morning.
Very excited to be watching tomorrow night when you're in action. We'll be seeing it on 10, 10 bold and 10 play, of course.
All the 10s.
All the 10s.
And that's Timmy Cahill's 11 versus Ronaldinho's 11. I guess when you get to a certain age, though, Tim, we could be concerned that, muscle injuries could be an issue in this game.
Mate, 100%. Literally yesterday I went for a 5K run. I'm quite active anyway. I was with my trainer yesterday morning and then my masseuse in the evening, just getting the body ready. Light gym session this morning. I'll do a training session tonight. some work in the morning. You still take it really serious. So I'm excited. First time putting the boots back on since I retired.
Yeah, right.
And putting the band back together.
So, I mean, we do know as we get older, we're not as tough. Is there? Is there? It's just true. I'm not saying you're not, Tim. You're amazing.
Going to be a lot of rolling around trying to get a penalty. Is that what you're saying?
But Tim, is there a complete ready to go another team on the bench waiting?
Mate, to be honest with you, when you look at like my team, there's literally 2 players for every position, but top players. I think the public will be able to recognise a lot of the ex-Socceroos from Aaron Lloyd, Archie Thompson to Scotty McDonald, Luke Wilkshire, Brett Emerton, Carl Valeri, Sasha Ogonoski, Mark Milligan. So the list is James Therese is really heavy. Catherine Canuli, Amy Chapman, Benny Roach from the Pararoos. So I really took a lot of detail into making sure that that the fans will recognise these top legends, Matildas, Pararoos, Socceroos, but also Graham Arnold. It's only short-lived where he's just stopped with the Socceroos. Yeah. And I told him...
He had nothing on, so you got him on board. Is that how it worked?
Well, even if he had nothing on, he'll still be doing the job because I told him that, look, he's a close friend and someone I respect a lot that's done amazing work in the infrastructure of football and World Cups for Australia. And when I phoned everyone, it was very quick yeses. It was really easy, and it was really, really nice because I told them, let's have fun, let's activate the fans, let's sign autographs, let's have a celebration of football. One of the greatest players on the planet is coming to Australia.
Yeah. That's right.
And that'll be an event in itself and show them a little bit of Australia. And, hopefully this will be the first of many and bring more legends to our beautiful country.
Well, he is an absolute legend, Ronaldinho. And if you know much about him, Nathan, he had contracts worth over $200 million. Like, this guy's a freak. He won the World Cup. He played for Barcelona over 100 times, AC Milan,
Did you pay for his flight or what?
That's a good question. And the other thing to that is he'd be flying right next to the pilot,
mate, like literally
next to the Prime Minister.
Is he a commercial flight or is he a private jet?
No, he's commercial. And the thing is, it's funny everyone says this. He only flew with his brother Alvin, and he rocked up to breakfast and shut down breakfast yesterday morning, and everyone was like, wow. So I think there's this perception, yes, for sure, when we do like to live a great life, but at the same time, we're human beings. And
just
we do,
real people.
Just enjoy, walking about. And in Australia, it's nice just to be, grounded and... I grew up here, so I'm very comfortable being with my family and my friends around and walking in public. And it's different for Ronaldinho globally because he pretty much can fill any stadium. But it was really nice, not a big entourage. And like you said, he just wants to kick the ball, smile, and, show his skills. So let's see. It'll be exciting tomorrow night.
But on that flight thing, though, you know what I mean? Yeah. When you see a celebrity in the economy, there's two thoughts, isn't there? It's like, oh, they're one of the people, that's so great. Or they're not doing too well.
What have they done with all their money?
They're not doing too well.
He's not going to be in economy. I'll give you the big tip. No way in the world.
Hey, he'll be in economy plus, sure.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey, Tim, we've got a word of warning for you, though, because our friend Shaun here, he played, he's ex-AFL player, played in the EJ Whitten Legends match a few years ago, needed knee surgery almost immediately. So just bear that in mind, okay?
I was in pretty good nick then, Tim. I was in good nick.
No, I'm all good. Look, the thing is with fitness, I do respect my body, so my trainer's with me. And my
that's the difference, Shaun. He respects his body.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a sledge.
Professionals are hard, mate. We're still professionals at heart.
And the difference as well is, Tim, the people he lives with in his house, they respect his body too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's certainly not the case in my house, as you know.
Have a good run around and a good kick.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
guys.
buddy.
Good on you, Tim.
Good on you, Tim.
Cheers, mate.
Timmy Cahill, everyone.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.